Yo, Bogeyman, how y'all feeling today?
Man, pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pretty
Knicks
good.
won the
Exciting
championship.
time.
Rocking my little Knicks gear. You know, Knicks won the
Yeah, I
championship. You
see.
know what I mean?
Come
You
on. You
know,
got a rep. You know what I mean?
real shit. That's
Big
most
chipper.
definitely. Most
Champions
definitely.
of the world.
Most definitely. Hold on one sec. Oh, boop. Gotta put this bitch to do not disturb. Yeah, but so let's get into it, man. Let's get into this this Jay-Z pop-up thing. I don't know. I probably wait till some people pull up, man. But but when you look at what I was saying before, right? When you look at it between a boss and a leader, how you say like Jay had millionaires around, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
He made the
with a,
millionaires around him.
yeah. Now when you look at a boss, he needs everybody to be subservient to him, right?
Mm.
So this the thing. You don't know, you don't know where your loyalty lies because this person still needs you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They still need you to pay them the check for whatever work they're doing or whatever. But when a person doesn't need you, you get to really see how they feel about you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when a person's subservient to you or up under you, you don't really get to see how they really feel about you because they don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to rock the boat because you know you pay their bills.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
It
saying?
would be
So
against their best interest to do so in that
exactly.
aspect. So you
So
don't get the genuine the genuality. You don't get you might not think people are genuine,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So this the thing, right? When you look at Puff, right? Now people say Puff, you know, was a greedy boss. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
when you see how you could look at Jay and look at all the people around Jay, OG Juan, Emery Jones, Bleak, you know what I'm saying? All these guys, Tata, all of them around Jay, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, what's up, chat? At the end of the day, it's like you look at it
So,
and
Chad.
you like, okay, um, they all millionaires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now when you look at Puff, who around Puff was like really up there? Like who came from under Puff tutelage that was really up there like that? It could be an artist or it could be a business associate. It could be a longtime friend. Like who?
You know, he definitely wouldn't let no one surpass him, not even Big in that aspect. As soon as Big passed, he kind of took that mantle of the face of Bad Boy and let no one pass him. That's just my opinion
Nah,
from the
nah,
outside
no.
looking in.
I'm gonna roll with that. I'm rolling with
Yeah,
that because it's not a trick question. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But this the thing though, right? You never knew how people felt about Puff until the charges came. We're not
That's true.
subservient to you no more. We're not up under you no more. So, you know, now we can speak how we
Wow.
feel. And that's why all them people is coming out throwing dirt on them or whatever the case may be. You feel me? So it's better to be a leader than a boss, man, any day. Because at the end of the day, with the boss, people, if a person want to get you out of position, they're gonna have to take it with force and they ain't gonna play with you. But
Yeah.
let's get into it. Like, yo, the Jay-Z pop-up experience, man. Yo, listen, I went out there, you know, you going to Manhattan, you know, so parking is usually an issue when you go out to Manhattan or whatever. So I went
Facts.
out, throw my shit in the garage, you know what I'm saying, and jumped in the spot. But when I went there, I'm thinking because I got a reservation that I could just walk right in. Oh, hell no. Yeah, when I got there, the line was wrapped around the building and it was like two lines. And I'm like, and then they had like a QR code up there where you could scan and I guess get your ticket to get in right there at the door. You feel
Yeah.
me? Because it's a free event, but they want everybody to be accounted for. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They don't want people
Yeah, you
just
gotta know
randomly.
who's in the building.
Yeah. So now I get on the line with the reservation, a line all the way around the building. So I waited, but the line moved fast though. I will say it probably took maybe like 30 minutes, like maybe
Okay.
like 30, 35 minutes, and I got up in there. So when I got in the joint, it's down in the subway, and then Like the subway is all themed reasonable doubt, that type of thing. You feel me? They got
Yeah.
a whole train dedicated to Jay, like 3 cars. I think it's 3 or 4
The
cars.
whole train was wrapped in the graphic.
Wrapped? That looks spray painted. It looked like they took.
Okay, they hit it up.
Yeah, now you know what they did? Because New York be having like old trains, and then if it needs too much maintenance, they'll leave it at the train yard and then probably swap it out for newer trains. So they took one of those old trains from the train yard and they redid it. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Because they ain't gonna, they're gonna probably junk it anyway, so you might as well just redo it. Redid it. 4 cars, all themed. All the merch was in the trains from one end of the car to the next. So when you go in there, you take pictures, all of that. I mean, for somebody that's doing content, this event was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I seen dudes there with their cameras and all that, like the professional cameras and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
document.
They was playing all that, all that good shit all the way through there, all the classics off the first album, and it was playing other stuff too. They wasn't just playing that.
So it was a vibe. They're playing you hear the music loud. You got people singing along and shit.
Yeah, it was a vibe, man. And when you go down the staircase, because even the train booth, like when you go to get your tickets at, they had the Jay, all the magazines that Jay had, that was in, some of the like bigger magazines that he was in and shit like that.
The double XLs and the sources and things of that nature.
Yeah, so then you go downstairs to the lower level, and that's where the trains is running. And then you go on one side, and then you got to go through the train to get to the other side of it. That's the way it's set up.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah, so you go through the train, and you see I ain't gonna front that 30th anniversary varsity jacket is fire, bro. Like I want to have one of those in the stash, bro. It wanted 15.
What was it hit for? Like a Bandicoots? You said
1,500.
15 more than the Bandicoot. The Bandicoot and a half.
Yeah, they wanted 1,500 for that jacket, boy.
Because they know that's a collector's too.
Yo, this hat right here, this hat was like what, like almost like $70, $60-something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't no cheap fitted.
Come on.
You feel me? And not to mention
that shit is fly.
Not to mention, I got the vinyl. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You feel me? So
come on, dog. Let's go.
But they had some shit in there, man. But there was definitely a lot of merch up in there. So if anybody trying to go pick up merch, you might want to shoot to Brooklyn because the Manhattan one might be over now. So it's going on in Brooklyn until the 5th of July. So if y'all in the tri-state, pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Jay might pop through. Who knows? But so at the end of the day, I went down there, taking pictures, looking at all the nostalgic stuff, man. It was a dope experience. That's why I put it up on my channel. So everybody want to go check it out. With all the footage I got, whatever, it's up on there. But it's other events coming. Like I want to go, I am gonna go because I gotta get ready to take that ride out there. You know what I'm saying? Because that ride to Philly is like, but
yeah,
you gotta, that's a little ride right there. But I want to go out to Benny Siegel's food truck. You know what I'm saying? Now he got a collaboration he did with Santucci Pizza. They had an event like a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? And there was a few people that pulled up. I heard Bleak pulled up out there too. Bleak,
word.
A couple other folks. But yeah, it's people pulled up. So I'm gonna go out there, do a little food review. You know what I mean? All things hip hop related is gonna be over here, baby. Word. I want to check that out. I want to check that joint out, man. You know what I mean? See what them Philly cheesesteaks hitting for. Now, 2 spots I want to go to. There's a spot in Philly that I want to go that has like the highest rated cheesecake. I mean, Philly cheesesteaks. And then I want to go there too. I'm not just going. You know what I mean? But
yes,
I'm gonna go to Benny Siegel's spot, and then I'm gonna go and check that spot out. You know what I'm saying? Because they said it was Max's is one of them too. They said Max has got some good.
Yeah, Max's and then Geno's, I think.
Yeah, this one I like on. It's like on a small strip. So I'm gonna go check that one out too.
There's this is according to when I ask people out there. Of course, there's never a shortage of Philly cheesesteak spots out that way, right? But they say ultimately there's joints that do the cheese whiz and joints that do like the provolone. You know what I mean?
Cheese whiz.
Yeah, there's a certain side of Philly that does the cheese whiz.
Bro, if you put
It's like the
cheese
spreadable
whiz,
cheese, you know.
nah, man. No, bro.
Look it up, bro.
Yeah, that's BS. That's what that is. I ain't even looking at that. That's BS. You know what I'm saying? That's BS. Ain't no way.
Man, like,
Ain't no way, bro.
I think without trying it, I think the provolone wins for me.
Yeah, like that's how it's supposed to be.
I think we're going full Italian.
I don't know if they was using provolone. I think they was using mozzarella.
Or American white, yeah.
Nah.
Mozzarella too, yeah.
Mozzarella was the cheesesteak cheese, man. Mozzarella. It's a simple thing to put together, but people be trying to do all this extra shit and messing the sandwich up, bro. Like,
do they do the sweet and hot peppers over there too?
Yeah, they use the red and green peppers, but
yeah, the bell peppers. But do they do the sweet and hot peppers too, like the cherry peppers?
I'm pretty sure they got other. Depends on where you're going. I'm pretty sure they do. They have it there.
Yeah, right.
They don't throw it on. They're not. Listen, a Philly cheesesteak is you get some good quality steak. You slice it thin. You know what I mean? You get the peppers.
And it's usually ribeye too. Usually ribeye.
Yeah, you get the peppers. You get the the onions and the pepper. I mean the red and green peppers, the mozzarella cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you get your your hoagie bread. It's simple.
You throwing some shrooms on it? We doing mushrooms at all?
No, we're not doing none of that nonsense, man. Like
that's extra. That's extra. See, in the West Coast, we do it hella different.
Yeah, we're not doing none of that, bro.
See how they really do it.
Yeah, no, we're not doing none of that. It's simple. It's peppers, onions, steak, mozzarella cheese, and a hoagie bun. That is it, bro. None of this. No lettuce and tomato like they do in New York. No extra mushrooms and none of that extra shit, man. Yeah. That stuff you add on when you get it. You feel me? What's up with homie in the chat, man? He's bored or something? What's his name? Carlos?
Shout out to bro. He might want to be acknowledged, you know what I mean?
What's good, Playboy?
Yeah, man. How you doing, man? Happy Monday to you.
Yes, sir. But yeah, like none of that extra stuff. This is why Philly is gonna remain the spot for cheesesteaks, bro. Because every other state, New York, it could have been all so simple. Y'all putting lettuce and tomato on a cheesesteak, bro. That don't go. You know what I mean?
It's like a chopped cheese at that point.
Right? We don't want
chopped that. Cheese. Was that ground beef? I've never had a chopped cheese.
All the chopped cheese is a chopped cheeseburger. That's it, bro.
Okay, it's just like a deassembled cheeseburger. Okay.
You just get some ground turkey or ground beef. Yeah, ground turkey or ground beef.
Okay.
Well,
that's all that is.
Yeah, it's not. You don't even take the whole burger and chop it up. You just get ground beef. You know what I'm saying? Or ground turkey.
Yeah.
Put your peppers and onions in it, whatever. Get your cheese, throw it in the hoagie bun, man. Toast the bun before you put it in there. Hey, you want to put mayo and lettuce and tomato on there? Go ahead. I mean, it's simple. It ain't nothing crazy.
That sounds like something I'd fuck with. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, it ain't nothing crazy. But I made the last time I made one in the crib because I ain't trust nobody's shit around here. Like I made one in the crib, like word. But yeah. So when the pop-up experience was dope, man. Like it was definitely dope. But I wanted to go on a day that he had, like the first day, because if I would have went on the first day, he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
Yeah, the whole Rock Mafia was there, man. And he had the Lexus out on the side street. Like, the 96th Street. Yeah, he had the Lexus out on the side street.
The all white thing.
I wanted pictures of that joint, man. Like I wanted some pictures of that. You know what I mean? That would have been dope, man.
Yeah, the white Lex, that's iconic. That's mafioso, Jay.
You know what I'm not feeling though. Like people really like. I don't know if it's just it got to be just generation, man. People acting like Jay ain't who he is. I'm like, yo, y'all need to look closer.
He ain't the God MC.
Y'all need to really look. Y'all really need to look at that man's track record. That man been rapping since '89, bro. Original flavor. You know what I mean? Like he put a lot of
Yeah.
work into this game, man. He ain't never did no sucker shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing that make you look at him like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, the guy that y'all, and I tell
His
people,
tree hasn't, my bad, his tree hasn't bared any reckless fruit. Like his track record is impeccable. You know what I mean? Everyone he's put into place, however they feel about him now, he still put them in place, and he is the nucleus of a lot of like you said, the whole rock roster was there. I mean, he's a true leader. And everyone will show up for him. You know what I mean? Except for maybe Dame. But everyone
speaking
knows.
about Dame,
They go ahead.
speaking about Dame, bro, yo, Dame is just going on this like a Jay-Z hate train, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's just it's nasty because it's like, fam, you don't got other things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long you gonna stay bitter? And somebody was saying on a live stream, like, oh well, how would you have felt if somebody would have stole a company from you? That wasn't Dame's company.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It was all three of theirs company. It was everybody had an equal share in that company. So that doesn't make it 100% of no one's company. And if I see that we all make decisions together, you know what I mean, and we all, do things in this company together, nothing gets done in this company without the other two parties knowing. And someone starts moving and making decisions on their own without running it past me, and then the other partner is sitting there watching him do it and not saying nothing about it. Yo, listen, y'all want your own company? Just leave me out of it.
Yeah.
Sell the company, take y'all share, and do y'all thing. Like, I don't know what the hell Dame's so bitter. I think what it is that the issues that he had when he was rolling with Jay, it caught up with him. The bad spending, you know what I'm saying, the overspending and all of that, it caught up with him to where you gotta hide your money. Yeah, you got money, but you gotta hide it. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it's like,
you owe people.
If you was where you wanted to be in life, whether it be financially, spiritually, whatever, you wouldn't even care to keep talking about Jay as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you turn into a grown troll. You know what I mean? You on every platform talking about Jay. Like, wow, this man about to do one of the biggest concerts he ever did in a while. Like,
and you know what's hella crazy too? It's the day and age we live in where people are like, you can get labeled as a clout chaser. Like a guy, and what were we just saying about bosses versus leaders, right? This is a guy who self-proclaims, I'm a boss. I don't work for no one. Woo, right? That's Dame's whole MO, right? And what's crazy about it too is because now you're trying to, while Jay is in the limelight in a positive way right now, like he's trending in a positive way. Here he is trying to backpack it by throwing slander so he can trend and and get some reactions. And that's pathetic. It's like, this is what it's resulted to for someone like a Dame Dash. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I think because of him. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you saying?
Oh, my bad. Oh no, I was gonna say he definitely spent since he started getting on podcasts, he's shitting on Jay's name. And so with one bar, and he said, "But your teeth is tumbling," right? He killed Dame, and Dame cannot get over that. He destroyed his ego in the public light.
Just the crazy shit. And just the crazy thing. Like, even after they broke up, right? Jay then invited him to concerts that Jay was doing. And I ain't talking about, you get a free ticket. Nah, come backstage with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come, like, give me a hug, man. What's up? You know what I mean? Come, you know what I mean? But
yeah, come on, dog. I remember where I came from.
Just the thing, though. You have to be okay with Jay going on his own. Dame was never cool with that.
No.
He was never cool with Dame going on his own.
I think he still claims that he kind of was responsible for Jay. Like, I'm because of me, you're where you're at. Like, I think that's what he thinks in his mind.
Yeah, but you got to understand though, like people like Jay would have been great regardless of who they started off with.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you said he was on a quest since '89, right?
yo, that's what I'm saying. This is
Like
way before he
Mad
met
Flavor.
Dame. Original
Come
Flavor.
on,
This
he
is
was
way
already on
before
this
he met
journey.
Dame. Type in Original Flavor. You'll see. You'll see the videos. You see all of the stuff. So to say that, oh, because of me, yes, you played an integral role in me getting to where I'm at. Yes, you did. But I moved on.
Right.
You got to understand this too. Somebody gave a dope theory, bro. I think it was Gully. But shouts to Gully TV, man. I like his content. But look,
Right. Shout
look,
out.
he gave a good analogy. He said, "Yo, when did Jay and Dame break up? What year? Wasn't that around like 2002, something around that time?"
I guess like shortly after the Oh Boy era. Oh boy,
Cam was the last.
once Dip, once
Cam was the last
Diplomats
artist on
were
there.
signed to The Rock.
No,
Right before the Black album? Was that before the Black album?
No. Cam was the last artist.
Okay.
So this
Oh,
the
okay.
thing,
So this
right?
is after the Black album release.
Yeah, the breakup.
Yeah, Hey Ma was like 2003.
Yeah, I think Cam
Remember
was
Hey
like the
Ma?
last artist on.
What's up?
Yeah, but look,
We
check this
gonna
out.
get
Check
it
this
on
out.
tonight.
Check this out.
Go
With
ahead.
Cam, like Cam was like the last artist to sign the Rock, right? Him and the Dipset or whatever.
Yeah.
So Cam was the initial. He was the catalyst in between. He was that person like in between Dame and Jay beefing. Even though Dame had other things he was doing that was pissing Jay off, Cam was like the last straw when he made Cam
Yes.
president, right? All right, that happened. Maybe 2002, 03. You know what I'm saying? You got to think.
Yeah.
From 94 to 04 is like 10 years, right? If two people, if a person been beefing with a person longer than they knew him, then was that friendship ever really real?
That's a fact.
Because look, with Jim and Cam, right? They linked up, and when did they break it off? They start messing with each other like in the mid 2000s, like what 05, 06, something like that. Around the time when 50, when Cam was going at it, right? So
Word.
You got to think.
Yeah.
From 97, let's say from 97 to 07, they knew each other, right? From 07 to 17, 18, 19, 20, 26. That means they've been not cool 18 years, bro. So they've been not cool longer than they actually been cool. You know what I'm saying?
And out of those two parties, only one's trajectory went this way and the other ones went the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But see, this is the thing though. See, Dame know why Jay left. He was very aware of what was pissing Jay off. Jay didn't leave because he was trying to be slick. He was trying to just, take everything for himself and just dip off. Nah, because Leo came plenty times and asked Jay if he wanted to, sell that label.
Yeah.
And Jay was like, no. You know what I'm saying? With Cam and Jim, it was slime ball shit going on from the beginning. So it was only a matter of time before they bump heads, because it was a bunch of slick shit being done from Cam to Jim, and then Jim doing slick shit to Cam because he feel like, yo, damn, you doing slick shit to me. So all toxic. You know what I'm saying? So it was only a matter of time. That wasn't gonna last too long. And then to see how Cam talk about Jim at this stage in the career, they was never really real friends, man. Like, you can't convince me that they was real friends. You know what I mean? Maybe Jim put more of his heart out there.
Like, would you argue this? Jay seems like the type of, I call him Jay like I know him. Jay seems like the type of person who has evolved as a man over over time. And then Dame seems like this same sour individual from how everything came about from all that shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And
so of course, when someone's yelling from the bottom, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to hear from way up there, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So.
And then he kills him with the freestyle.
I mean, you can't kill somebody who already. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
anyway,
he's already
he did it to himself. Yeah, he already did it to himself. You know, but my thing is this though, right? My thing is this though. I think anybody in Jay's position would have separated themselves from Dame. Anybody in Jay's position that cares about their trajectory as an artist, because you got to understand, some people are not meant to they're not meant to sit still. They're going to go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, et cetera, et cetera. They're going to keep climbing. They're not meant to sit. So listen, hear me out, bro. Hear me out. So if you're in a situation where it doesn't serve you no more, or it's not helping you grow, you have to keep it moving. You can't stay there just to appease them. You got to keep it going.
Be anchored. You can't let nobody anchor you when you're moving.
So I don't think that, I think Jay just, when he's seen certain things going on with Rockefeller, he's seen Dame beefing with the staff and doing all of this stuff here. And it's like, I don't feel, once the thing with Cameron and all that happened and Dame screaming to the top of his lungs and all that, he's like, yo, I don't think this situation's serving me no more, man. It's not. You know what I'm saying? And if I stay here, it's going to affect my growth. So I got to keep it moving.
You know,
y'all could take y'all bread y'all put in.
I just got hit with an epiphany.
What?
Go ahead, my bad. I'm sorry. What was that?
Y'all could take y'all bread y'all put in. Y'all made that 10 times over. Y'all take your share, you take his share, and I'm gonna go on by my way. And it ain't no hard feelings. Cause Jay actually took a job after he sold Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it ain't no hard feelings. It ain't no hard feelings. You know what I mean? I take y'all bread, y'all go through y'all
Dame Dash,
and I'm cool.
And Dame Dash created Dame Dash Music Group, and he actually signed one of the better artists that I've encountered in the last 15, 16 years. He signed Currency, and Currency's actually, one of those guys that has a cult following, but even him had to go to court and then get his shit correct with Dame at one point. You know what I mean? Like, Dame just might be bad business. Like, maybe it's the bravado of Harlem. You know what I mean? He just never decided to evolve from that. You know what I mean?
See, this is the thing I think some people. This is the thing I think some people don't realize, right? You could be a businessman all you want. You know how to do business. You know what I mean? But when you're a creator, creators provide value to whatever the situation is. So if you, like with Jay's a businessman and a creator. So he can provide value.
He's the cash cow then.
Yeah, he can provide value to a situation, but he can also do good business as well. You know what I mean? He also understands business. So he's not just doing business. He's providing value with rapping, the clothes, everything that's up on the rock, the liquor, all the business move, but he's also providing value. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes a creator would link up with a businessman to get better deals. You know what I'm saying? But if that creator knows how to get his own deals, he don't need the businessman. He can really move on his own because he the one providing the value. The businessman is my man. That's a businessman. He's just a middleman between me and the people who really got the money. You see what I'm saying? So the way, and so even though like Dame was talking about the whole thing with Leon and all that. Yeah, I get it. They trying to, he making this, he was pretty much saying like, they're trying to push more of their brand than our brand, and we our own company. I'm like, yeah, but there's a way that you can do that without screaming and hollering and all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
war is very subtle in business. It's not loud. You know what I mean? So you think by being loud is gonna get something accomplished. It's not. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there, man. Jay gonna be at, the Yankee Stadium. He's gonna do a concert there. It's gonna be the biggest concert in the city, probably the biggest concert in the game. And it is what it is, man.
In the last
I
decade,
can't keep worrying about Dame.
This might be the biggest show in the last decade in New York.
Yeah.
As far as like hip hop goes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
this obviously a it's a Live Nation in collaboration with Rock Nation event, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How far is it from Summer Jam? Go ahead.
I don't know. You got to look that up. I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But the thing is, though, it's like now Jay can move on. What is Dame got going on that we should be focused on besides him talking about Jay? What is something that he's doing that we could look at and say, yo, that's dope? What is it? He said he was going to buy Revolt. What happened? Did he say he was going to buy Revolt? Now you're talking about he going to buy the building that Jim Jones is doing the podcast in?
No.
What are we talking about, man? Like, what are we really talking about?
He already got murked by Cam, too. Like, Cam and Mace already murked him by saying they were trying to help and they were willing to give him $1 million each. Like,
pride and ego, man. Pride and ego can destroy you. What they say? They say pride comes before the fall.
Pride is the one that leads to is the most powerful of all the 7 deadly sins. That's what they say. Because pride will directly bring you to all the other 6. And pride is the worst, I guess. Is what whoever they are, they say that.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, I ain't focused on that, man. Now, let the people know where you're gonna be at.
Shit, man, you already know we're gonna be over here at the Gen Wealth Net on YouTube. You know what I mean? If you're looking for any fantasy football content, we predominantly cover fantasy sports over there. And anywhere you consume your music, man, check me out. Bogart, Scott Free, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, things of that nature.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, Spooky 45, you know what I mean? You can catch me on the Fans Perspective on YouTube. And I'll be out. We'll be back, baby. Peace.
Come on. Let's go. Peace.
What's up?